Today is Election Day, and that means 10 on your side is all about covering all angles of Decision 2014 for you. First, to Rico Bush in Portsmouth. And Rico, there are many different races people should know about today, and a lot of us are watching the turnout. How is it?
Well, good morning, Katie and Don. We can tell you I just talked to the woman in charge of this precinct, and she tells me about 1,585 voters are able to vote at this precinct. So far, only 100 voters have come to cast ballots. Now, she says she is seeing a bigger turnout this year compared to 4 years ago during the last non-presidential election cycle. Now, I can tell you that the Virginia race for Senate isn't the only race on the ballot today. All 11 congressional districts are also on the ballot today, and voters will decide who they want to represent them on Capitol Hill, as well as ultimately who will control the U.S. House of Representatives. Now, here are some of the races in Hampton Roads that you should know about today if you plan to vote. The first congressional district pits three-term Republican incumbent Robert Whitman against Democrat Norm Mosier, and the second district Republican incumbent Scott Ridgel is running against Democrat Suzanne Patrick. And the fourth district Republican incumbent Randy Forbes is being challenged by Democrat Elliott Fowles and Libertarian Bo Brown. Third district Congressman Bobby Scott is running unopposed. Now, also, voters in Portsmouth, Virginia Beach, and Suffolk will choose who will sit on their respective city councils and school boards. Before you head out to the polls, it's very important that you know this. In order to cast a ballot, you need to have a photo ID. If you don't, you still can vote. You'll have to fill out a provisional ballot. Then you'll have until noon on Friday to bring your ID to your local election office to have it count. Now, of course, today's elections in the U.S. Senate is very important in North Carolina and in Virginia. Here's why. In Virginia, incumbent Democratic Senator Mark Warner faces Republican Ed Gillespie. And North Carolina, Republican Tom Tillis is running to unseat Democrat incumbent Senator Kay Hagan. Now, Katie, how voters choose to stack the U.S. Senate today could have big national implications for people who are running for the U.S. Senate.
That's right, Rico. This midterm election will decide who has the majority in the Senate. Now, experts believe Republicans will take control. To do that, the GOP needs 6 seats. Republicans already control the House. A Senate takeover could dramatically change President Obama's next 2 years in office. Now, remember, you can turn to wavy.com for more Decision 2014 coverage. Go to the News tab and click on the Decision 2014 bar. There you'll find information on the candidates and where to vote. Our coverage this morning is just the beginning. Look for live reports when you get home this afternoon, and Wavy News 10 begins at 4.